It's good to be the king.
Like, the Veno as a concept here seems pretty good. Like, not only is he going to win lane against the Ursa.
I think it's pretty even, but I do think this OG draft, like, they got a Veno game into triple melee core. That's got to feel pretty.
Ooh, these axes are building up. Is Mira going to get this? Yeah, I think Chu is going to die to the Fate Bolt that comes up now. Mira gets the first blood and a second kill as well. I think Yuragi is just dead as well. He does have some stick charges. He is going to be okay, but they could keep running at him. They could just shove him out of range. He's not going to die to that axes, but he's not getting any CS.
He only has 3 here. Very rough start to the stage lane. He's dead.
He's dead.
Just like that.
With the creep wave pushing in too, so not only did he miss the gold for all of that, but now he's going to miss experience on a wave with 2 range creeps.
And this is not what you want to have happen in that Beast Doom carry matchup, because Doom can answer Beast if he gets to the level 15, he gets items on fast enough where he can fight the summons. But otherwise, he's not doing much in this matchup. And you're going to feel bad. Spirit are happy to pick that Beast into the Doom for a reason.
Sierra dead. Yeah, he is going to die. Action just constantly on both of these side lanes.
And the thing is, Taiga is just... he's hunting him there too. And he's the same level, so he can't really fight this monkey back.
I will definitely say the best thing... oh, Mira. Going to be pulled back in. Shocked by the heartbeat, but... are they going to... oh, the Sunstrike! Never mind. He snagged it instead, but he is going to die in return. So this is totally fine for Team Spirit. At least this off-lane situation is totally fine. His Collapse is probably going to run down Chu as well.
No, he will for sure.
He's faster than Chu, so Chu would have to juke it out somehow. But...
killing spree for Collapse, 3-0 and 2. Pushes him ahead of that Veno who had an empty lane. I feel like Yuragi's impact is just going to be a lot slower to come online than Yuragi's. Or Yotoro's.
Yeah.
There's too many Ys. Because Yotoro at some point is just going to walk Roche Pit, and if your Doom isn't strong enough to contest it, he's still strong enough to kill Roche.
Well, there's another why.
Don't feel like that's favorable.
Chu's asking, why is Laurel here? Well, he's coming to kill you with a Haste Rune. Bottom lane, Maposhka keeps on trying to snag experience and just sit in lane, but they keep on hunting him down. So good job by Taiga to make sure that no heroes are allowed to exist in this bottom lane.
Maybe this Veno isn't good in the core-on-core matchups as strong as he used to be. You can kind of itemize and pick first, but what he does do is he enables melee fours better than almost any other.
Oh, BZM Yotoro, what is this rotation? Where did it come from? And it almost succeeded.
And where is it going?
But instead, he's going to die. Oh, wait, Taiga. Oh, he cut him down for the tree. He's stunned.
Somebody stop him.
Oh, DM. Can they get the deny? Oh, no.
If he got denied there, just give him another Aegis.
Yeah, that was a sick sequence of movements there. It's actually maybe a good thing that top lane went so well that they didn't do the typical ancient stacking thing, because then Ursa wouldn't have been able to farm it, because he would have been too weak to do so. Taiga trying to make a jump onto Laurel. Instead, Taiga will be the one to die as Team Spirit show up in force. Collapse sent back to the top lane.
I don't know if he minds that too much, though.
No.
I think he was done with that play. Pretty obnoxious for them. They don't have great natural gap closers.
Oposhka gonna try and delay his death here as long as possible. The Sunstrike off the mark.
What happened to the Sunstrikes these games? Usually BZM's a sniper. This is like the sniper's been blindfolded.
You can blame other people for that. He can get another glimpse. Man, Chu making good use of these glimpses as Mira is dead as well. All right.
He vacated a little bit, though. Spirit are going to have to jump if they want it. Or are they? Laurel.
Maybe they're being lured into the fight that is actually going to be OG favored. We'll see. TP coming in from BZM. Gonna get the toss away from the Venomancer. Static Storm to be able to zone everybody else out while they get the pick off onto Laurel. I think OG just kind of let them, Team Spirit, walk deep into their territory before they pounced on him.
It's an easy fight if that happens. Like, you have to chase into the Veno wards, into the Crimson under a tower. Yeah. That's just a brutal team fight for Spirit. You can't take those types of engagements unless you have a very clean initiation off some high ground ward or some deep ward behind the tower. Now your Oracle is going to be wasted too.
Oh, he didn't have the healing salve in his inventory. He 100% lives if that was up.
I'm actually surprised he lived at all.
Yeah. Taiga's really going to go for it. He's going to pop the ultimate. That gives him the armor to stay alive here and does manage to get the kill, ever so barely. Meanwhile, this time, Yotoro does successfully kill BZM. He is doomed up, though, and he's definitely dead. Doomed and Nova'd.
Laurel can deny him.
Denies. Tried to go for it and does manage to get it. Laurel got the last hit. Clubbed him in the face.
The big tiny arm with the big swing.
Oh, and looks like Taiga tried to sneak in from behind, but they immediately spotted him, tossed him from the tree into the low ground. Mira's going to be spotted, though. How is he so tanky? Just not taking any damage. Laurel goes in, sees an opportunity, a three-man avalanche with the toss together as well. The Axes, the Fate Bolt bounces over to DM, finishes off the Doom. Another round of Axes are not going to be enough. Supposed to be doing max HP as damage, and it feels like it's just not.
This is a big Roche contest, though.
OG, they do not have a whole lot of their spells left. One of them is Static Storm, but they won't be able to stop the Roshan going down, and I don't think they're going to be able to get anything out of this. In fact, Taiga's going to die. They have to leave him behind.
Just no damage. Absolutely no damage, especially without that Doom.
Just because you don't really have at least a physical damage carry on the side of OG.
Well, it's that Invoker. That's how I classify that. I've seen a lot of these ultra late games for OG with that Exort Invoker just carry the game. So I'm still putting some stock in that.
You really think he can out-carry the tiny Ursa Beastmaster?
I think he can, because they have kiting mechanisms. Like, they have the Veno, they have a monkey who can become a pseudo fourth core. They can get the 4 stabs up for this Invoker. I think that is a route to victory here for OG. I don't think it can be underestimated.
Taiga gets caught. Could jumped away to the tree fast enough.
Now, what I will say is I think the path to victory is much simpler for Spirit.
But yeah, I mean,
this is how they view the hero. Like, they view Exort Invoker as an ultimate late game beast who is gonna carry these games as an actual carry, and that's what they're playing around.
Yeah, and Dota Plus thinks it's a pretty close game too, so you're not wrong in that. Taiga instantly dies. They try and go for the initiation, but immediately gets countered by the Primal Roar. Once again, the toss is off the mark, though, and Yuragi, without that chain stun, will be able to get off his BKB and get away. Ooh, Rubik does manage to jump away to a tree, but he's going to get glimpsed back to the tree that he hopped on originally. Mira is going to be saved. That's how much free room the Team Spirit have in this. They're able to use the Oracle Ultimate on the other support to save him because the cores didn't need it. Be surprised if OG really tries that hard. They are closing in, but... once again, dude, they just can't. Taiga is absolutely ruined in this game.
Hungers for monkey flesh.
Who'd you take? Grizzly versus Gorilla?
Gorilla every time. Are you kidding me? It's not even a question.
Well, I guess it's a good thing Taiga is not a Gorilla. There's the Doom. Stolen Doom with a Primal Roar as well. So they got the stun combination with the Doom to ensure a kill. Now, there is buyback on the Doom, so it's possible OG can still take this fight, and they're going to go for it now. The TP, that get canceled? Was that on a creep? Either way, the Tiny still needs some help. He's still stuck here. Does manage to blink out finally, thanks to the false promise, but of course the glimpse is going to be able to bring him right back in. He is doing a lot of damage. All these OG heroes are so low, but he couldn't quite finish off any of them because the Doom with the buyback was forced onto the Ursa. The stolen ice wall is actually going to work. Slows down Chu, gets that kill. The Doom is about to wrap up on the Ursa, and he's getting lots and lots of heals, so OG will not be able to pursue, not confidently.
Still has Aegis for 30. Didn't even burn this Ursa life once.
I'm surprised he even used the Doom on him. Yeah, that is true. That's a good point.
He just can't play as aggressive as you want. They're going to look for Yatoro again. Aegis out in 3 seconds.
They're going to wait it out. Have the scythe on him. Okay, blow him up. Very nice. OG, can they get one more? Yep, the tornado is going to stop Maposhka's TP. Okay, OG back in business now, taking advantage of a little bit of a slip up there. Sloppy play from Team Spirit. I'm afraid of heights, so it would not be fun for me.
Well, it was not fun for BZM, as he has jumped on, bashed, found, and revealed. I feel like Veno always does the most, right?
Yeah, that's like saying a Zeus has done the most.
But the fact he's done 26K and Rubik's done 18 is a little worrying for me.
Rubik has done 18?
Yeah.
Oh, he almost hit the toss back there. The BKB goes off instead. Laurel needs some help, and of course, Maposhka is ready to use it anytime.
That's a good
beautiful stun that goes down, gives DM a little bit of a window of time to get the Static Storm kinetic field on the two of them. There is still this Tiny who needs some help, and he's still getting it from Maposhka. They have not answered this Oracle yet, but now that the Ursa is gone, they're going to be able to chase after these heroes. They try and catch Taiga, but Taiga
missed the tree cut
ahead. Twice now they tried to bring down this Monkey King, but couldn't quite get him. Now Laurel with the nullifier on him is definitely got to be dead. Surely. No, we had another false promise ready to go. Maposhka saves the Tiny. He's going to be able to blink over to the side. Does he have a TP? He has a TP, but he dies in the fountain. That was so close. Do you think that Yutoro had to TP there? Because once he TP's there, then it's free game, right?
It was looking pretty murky for him. He does find the high ground.
Okay, once again, Taiga tries to get some vision. The
Doom
is back up
to the cliff.
Onto the high ground. Telekinesis back down, though.
Oh.
The plays and counterplays are ever constant here in Spirit versus OG. And they get a gem out of it, too. Taiga had the gem on him. So big pickup for Team Spirit as they head into the Roshan pit.
All I know is if that was Arteezy, the game could have ended right there. He would have been stuck on that cliff. This is Yatoro. The cliffs mean nothing to this man.
It's like a player debuff. Can't pull him down from
That's
trees.
what I'm saying. It just always works out like that. And now you don't have Doom for this Roche contest.
Oh, this is scary. They're trying to finish it up. They go for it, but the timing's slightly off there. Taiga is going to be caught before he can jump away. They get that kill, and with the Aegis, Team Spirit is plenty strong. OG will not pursue. Team Spirit, I'm surprised if they're going to keep it going. Look at the preemptive cast.
This high ground is so obnoxious for Yatoro. He's getting like 2 or 3 hits in every time and just getting spammed with long-range spells he can't interact with.
Telekinesis, they can throw it back a little bit this time.
Okay.
DM dies.
That's how you break it. Just remove the spells from the game.
He's waiting for his initiation. Taiga's almost back, and they have the buyback on deep as well. He
Oracle.
goes for the Oracle. They're going to kill that Oracle right away. They used a lot for it, but if they can kite around Yatoro, it's all fine. He pops BKB. This is a dangerous point for OG. They've got to be able to disengage away from this Ursa, but he's going for the kill and does manage to get it onto Yuragi.
He has buy.
He does have buy. They're going to come back and kill him once and probably twice. He is stuck inside of Wukong's command with 5 heroes surrounding him. Tornado instantly to remove the Blink Dagger opportunity. And Yatoro, I mean, at best, maybe he can kill a support. That's not going to happen. Way too many disables.
The bear was caged, indeed, for 2 lives.
All right, so we went for the 3x Quaswex Export passive effects, so those spells are hitting very hard now. We have the Infernal Blade damage for the Doom, so that is doing a lot more as well. And I think the Team Spirit side, have any of them? Yeah, none of them have hit their level 25s yet. Good save with the telekinesis from Mira, but there is always that glimpse back to pull him out of position. Sunstrike lands there. They have the false promise. Meanwhile, Yatoro did go for the kill onto Taiga. Collapse is going to TP out, but there is always disables. A lot of them coming in as Chaos Meteor is going to land. That should finish him off. Collapse is going to die here. DM took a lot of damage, but the Meteor damage actually hit the Ursa as well. He gets low. He's going to be brought back by the glimpse again. No BKB. Telekinesis gets him out of that kinetic field, though. Super important, but Laurel, he died to Yuragi. And look at DM still trying to get a vision. BZM even thinking about following that. There's no buyback on those 2 heroes.
Lands the Tornado as well. There's a stolen Nova here for Mira. Could be interesting.
So he's got the overpower attacks. This is just, this is that power spike where Yatoro has even more capacity to be able to just 100-0 somebody.
Yeah, but who can he jump? At this point, it's really hard to find the target.
Yeah, with these Force Staffs and stuff. Okay.
Yuragi just runs into him.
Yuragi just gave him the target.
Yeah.
He needed one more swipe, and he's not quite getting it. Okay, finally he does.
Okay.
Gets the die back. He's gone for 2 minutes, and now it's gone on top. BZM, a super important kill. They got the side, they got the meters, and the meters are doing too much damage. BZM, there was no other follow-up. He had like 300 HP, but Laura wasn't there.
But there's no fatal.
Double armor items now. The Shiva's almost done for DM. Just needs to pick it up. Laurel blinking away just in time, but the Scythe is still going to be able to catch up. BZM hits him with the meteors. They have the false promise. Static Storm goes out. Laurel pops his BKB, starts throwing some damage around. DM's decently tanky, though. And the Beastmaster is not nearly as tanky as Laurel, who almost got hit by that tornado. And he's going to think about buying a refresher, but they can get one for free from this Roshan alongside an Aghanim Scepter. They do actually try and interrupt it, but immediately Taiga puts a stop to that one. They do have the false promise. Yatoro goes in for the kill onto the Monkey King, and they finally get it, but they're using so much of their time. He finally dies, yes, but the BKB and the Enrage are wearing out, and now he's just going to be caught with DM using the false promise or the Nova there as well. The damage over time is immense. Yuragi's taking a lot of damage in return. He's got to be careful here. The club is going in. Tiny, can he finish him off? They do manage to take away that Aegis. DM slips away, sliver of HP, while the Oracle dies. BZM once again survives ever so barely. The last couple of swipes from Yatoro are not enough.
He cleaned up the whole backline during that exchange.
And all the items are still in the pit.
Of course they are. Well, Spirit are thinking about how they can win this game still.
It's got to be through buybacks. But They're trying to hold on to their buybacks. I'm pretty sure OG is just going to force Megas.
The problem is so much of Spirit's net worth is in these auras and these utility support items that just aren't keeping pace anymore.
No.
Like, does BZM care you have a Wraith Pact pipe? No. He does not care. He is slicing and dicing you through it. And that's the issue. That's why Light Game Invoker is so terrifying. That's a route to victory.
But the drums of Sloam.
Toro out of the base.
He just keeps going for it, and these kills are not happening quickly. Once again, the Force Staff gets him out of the tiny range, and the armor prevents them from dying immediately to Yutoro. Now he's going to be glimpsed out. He jumped that far, and he's going to stay that far outside of the base. He does have a buyback, and he's immediately going to use it. OG do a 180. Try and head out. Primal Roar is going to hit him here, and it looks like they'll get the kill onto Taiga. Not a massive one, but if they can get a little bit more, maybe DM as well with a toss back, that's pretty nice. Force Staff forward.
Oh, what a host stomp.
Beautiful host stomp from Yuragi, and now
Double
comes
meteor.
the meteors. An apocalypse rains down on Team Spirit's head with the Doom. Oh, Ursa's going back into this one. They really want to take this fight still with the False Promise healing him up. He does manage to finish him up DM, but of course OG have buybacks as well. And they're trying to get out, but this ice wall is slowing him down so much. Collapse. He's stuck here. He turns around. They throw the damage. Yuragi gets a little bit low, but once again, the sight.
Yes, cheese.
It runs interference over and over again. Stunned up, Yuragi, just a sliver of HP once again. Yutoro cannot finish up these heroes. Mira manages to do it. A tornado, no! Ursa was hitting him. That was his opportunity to be able to kill BCM. Maybe
now
he still can. He jumps forward. The Hex comes back up into play, and Yutoro cannot keep his claws sunk into that BCM Invoker.
Still looking. He gets the blink. BCM lives through the Yutoro jump yet again. That tornado backfired for sure.
Oh, the False Promise. He managed to bail out Mira, and Taiga's going to die. That is going to be another dieback on the side of OG. Somehow, some way, Team Spirit just slammed their head through that brick wall of OG enough times that the brick wall gave way. They finally win a fight.
If you got that Invoker kill, you're looking at a different push here still. Like you said, 2 heroes for OG dead. No buys on Doom or Monkey here. Can you end the game? You might not get another chance if you don't end it here.
Yeah, seriously. But how do you end the game against these constant onslaught of spells coming in from OG? You got to be able to get that jump, and that's what Laurel hoped to be able to do.
Lift on BZM.
But it's denied. There it is. The telekinesis throwback. The Primal Roars on him, and there he goes.
Life
BZM,
one.
life number 1. Team Spirit, can you do it again?
I think you go for the end game here. You have to. I don't think you're going to get another opportunity. You have to force this BZM buyback.
They're not going for it. Team Spirit, they're going to try and get out, but they are being held into place. This kinetic field is thin.
Yeah, it's like 20 seconds of BKB.
Yeah, 18 seconds of BKB is insane.
It's absolutely nasty. This is just Roche going to OG, though.
Oh, we went in for it! And he does manage to burst down. Taiga's the first one down, and immediately with the Giants Ring can just walk outside of the pit. They're still going to be able to get that Roshan, though. All the items flowing into OG. They got to buy back out of Taiga. The credit.
Still, I don't know what BCM's going to do with all his gold.
Oh, Taiga, this is a dieback for him. He tried to approach that ward spot, and it's just not working for him. Laurel, big bad Laurel. They're trying to go onto him right now. Where did the Oracle come from? He got glimpsed back into all of that one. They do manage to get the telekinesis over the side to Laurel, and he will eventually fall. Yeah, that was a false promise wearing out there.
Buybacks for Spirit, they gotta re-engage here.
The Primal Roar used onto Yuragi. Refresher being popped, and they keep the Abyssal Blade onto him. That's gonna be life number 1 of the Doom.
This is the last Ursa BKB. He's used everything.
They have to be able to keep him here. They have to be able to burst him down right now, but Yuragi has some protection. They get the disarm onto Yutoro. Now the damage being thrown out from Laurel, but he's not getting any of those crits. The Wind Waker goes out, and Yuragi's able to disengage. Mira chases forward, blinked out. He does manage to get the lift, throws back DM. DM gets the opportunity to get off the BKB. BZM terrorizing the back line here. Taiga spotted, but they made the jump first onto the Beastmaster. Immediately saved by the False Promise. Telekinesis away. Yutoro did manage to go in, and he almost managed to finish up, but the Wind Waker goes down. That is going to be able to save Yuragi. He gets off a cheese as a result, and he gets forced out to the high ground. Yutoro's initiation is ruined, and now he's trying to get away, but the glimpse will pull him right back in. That's going to be the first life of him. Laurel did manage to get the kill finally, but he was committed so damn deep. He's surely going to die for this one, and yes, he's going to take out, and that's going to be a dieback. Laurel down. Yutoro back into it, quickly kills Taiga. He gets the kill and hops back inside of his base. Refreshes. BZM tried to jump in, but he gets countered. He gets Primal Roar.
You're not a bear,
gets him down to the low ground, and he gets away. Yatoro couldn't get him once again, kited around the glimpse back. The telekinesis counter is there again, but they have the scythe forward. BZM, blood in the water, immediately pounces, gobbles up the Beastmaster. DM's gonna be caught, but a tornado intercepts him. Yatoro cannot kill these heroes. There is just too much counter.
That is not where Collapse wanted to be. Yatoro still has refreshers up somehow. The bear fighting for his life, but he has no friends to help him out.
He's running out of BKBs. He's running out of enrages. It's a rampage for BZM, and he's going to leave the bear for last. Mir's going to buy back, gets the telekinesis, but he's just outside of the kinetic field. Yatoro, tornado. No mana, no health, no cooldowns, and now he's dead.
Double the rampage for the Invoker. Show BZM.